Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys enjoy these, what I'm calling podcast shorts for my Burnout to All Out community. This is just a little peek behind the curtain of the coaching that goes on inside of my programs. We're bringing to you some of the best nuggets and coaching I'm giving within hot seats of all of our different programs, whether it's our LinkedIn Method Academy, our mini mastermind business basics, all the way up to our higher level mastermind. If you're hearing some of these questions and you're like, man, I wish I could get my burning question answered by Melissa. Hey, guess what? You could be featured on my podcast. If you've got a question that you want answered and you submit it to my team and we pick it, we will bring you here to the podcast for our podcast shorts and do a hot seat with you. Where can you submit your questions? Send them to teamburnout2allout.co. We'll make sure we drop that in the show notes for our podcast shorts. And I hope that you guys find as much value in these shorts as our clients do inside the program. Need some effective tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Hinault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in.
So I've been wanting to do the audios, but I didn't want to start it. Once I knew the brand was kind of messed up, I just you know what, I'll hold off until the branding is done. But now that's done, she's going to be putting together some banners for me. And my plan is to have one audio on Tuesday at noon Eastern and another audio at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, so Eastern also. And the idea is that I get two different groups, the people that are listening in the morning and the people that are listening in the evening. But I don't have a name for these audios. Should I have the same name? Should I have two different names? Do you have any concepts on what I should be looking at here for these names for the audios? I'm going to be talking about infinite banking. And I don't know if I ever told you this, but I used to have my own radio show a long time ago, back in the year 2000. So I could blather on for forever. And I don't care if it's live. That the show I had was a live show. So I feel pretty comfortable about talking. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how long is a good duration to be talking. I don't want to be going on and on forever and ever and ever. So I guess, how long should I be talking on these audios? And do you have some good titles? I'm kind of at the point right now where I got to give her some names to put into these banners, and I got to put some thought into it. And I thought, this is the perfect opportunity.
I wouldn't overcomplicate it. I think it's easier to have an umbrella brand to create continuity and visibility and consistency. So I would almost want you to call it Inspire Financial, especially with the rebrand. Inspire Financial, and then a sub Inspire Financial, coffee chat, Inspire Financial mini series on infinite banking, Inspire Financial. I would start with basically Inspire Financial, semicolon, and then what you want to call, it doesn't have to be coffee talk. It can be anything. What do we call ours? We have our audio, and even with my IG lives that I do every other week, we call them something.
Would you have two separate names, one for the evening and one for the noon?
No, I would have the same title and then a different subtitle, because that's what's going to start making it consistently recognizable. So for us, for instance, it's called the Elevated Exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I'm doing all month is I'm interviewing the speakers for the live event at Elevate, Burnout to All Out Live Elevate. Mm-hmm. So it's a spin on words to call it Elevated Exchange, right? You see how we're creating some continuity with like a word in the brand, elevate? So we're calling it an elevated exchange because if you come to my live event, there'll be these huge, big bulbs that say elevate in like block letter, right? And like everything's all about elevate your network, elevate your business, elevate, right? So you know what really helped me go from making $1,200 per launch in 2020 to making over $800,000 per launch in 2023? Guys, I'll give you a hint. It wasn't a secret formula. It wasn't a magical hack or strategy. And it definitely wasn't a grind till you die mentality. You guys, it was getting in the right room in front of the right people. And that right circle of influence raises the bar, helping us set new, higher expectations for ourselves and elevate our standards for the life we live and the business we operate. Because the truth is that we don't know what we're truly capable of until we get into the room with the people who are going bigger than us, scaling higher and showing us what is possible. When you join us in Austin at Burnout to All Out Live this October, you will be stepping into the room. This 2 to 3 day experience, depending on if you go VIP, is the most results-oriented event for business owners and entrepreneurs. It's unlike any other event you've attended. If you're looking for dynamic growth opportunities, cutting edge ideas, a supportive community, and energizing inspiration to help you elevate your business and upgrade your life, you'll find it at Burnout to All Out Live. But I have to warn you, last year the seats sold out weeks in advance. As a matter of fact, our gold VIP tickets, and I'm recording this ad in January, are totally sold out already. They've been snatched up. We do have some silver VIP tickets for that extra third day, and there's a good chance we're going to totally sell out this event again. So if you want in, I encourage you to grab your ticket now before the prices go up and the silver VIP tickets are completely gone. Check out the show notes from this podcast episode for the link to grab your ticket to secure your spot at Burnout to All Out Live 2024, where we will be elevating you. Or if you have a web browser handy, open up a new tab and go to www.burnout2allout.co/live-events. Can't wait to see you there. My point is, I would name the talk show something that's consistent and is woven into the ethos of your brand. I wouldn't just change the topic every time. You can have a subtopic.
Brand or a topic of conversation, because my brand is Inspire Financial, but the topic is always going to be infinite banking.
Yeah. Okay. And the topic's going to be infinite banking?
Yeah. I'm just going to be talking about infinite banking.
Yeah. So what if you said Inspire Financial weekly talk show on infinite banking? And like people... It doesn't have to be exactly that, but I think that we try to overcomplicate what we call things, and then it actually confuses your audience, and they don't make any connection between your talk show and your book and your brand. You want to create continuity. A lot of people try to create these sexy, like off the wall, catchy things, but if people can't see the promotion of your audio and immediately think, oh, that's Peter's brand, Inspire Financial. So I'm saying, like, you want people to see it and directly tie it to this new brand name that you're marketing. Does that make sense?
Yes, it totally makes sense.
So like you could call it Inspire Financial, an elevated, I mean, I'm just using my word, you can use anything, but an elevated discussion on infinite banking. Inspire Financial, a weekly discussion about infinite banking, right? And then that could be the name of it. And then each week or with each topic, you can have a sub description. Like, what specifically within infinite banking are you talking about this day? What specific thing are you talking about within infinite banking on this day, right? So you can have subtopics. So for instance,
I would have to change each banner though on that because the subtopic.
Oh, you're right. And so to make your life really easy, which is why ours is just called Elevated Exchange, is it for exactly that reason, Peter. My graphics team doesn't have to change it every single week when we have a different person speaking to or a particular topic that we're talking about.
You can just pop in there, for me, guest speakers. But for you, yes, you could just use the same banner. But then within maybe the copyright of the announcement of the audio event in the text, like in the copy, you can put in there specifically what subcategory of infinite banking you'll be talking about that week, and people can register for it. But the big graphic that you're using every week for the banner can just be the one big name, Inspire Financial, a weekly discussion on infinite banking, right?
Well, you said a coffee table discussion about infinite banking. I mean, yeah. I don't know. You were kind of throwing things out there. That sounded pretty good to me. I don't know what your thoughts are on that about everything, because I'm actually going to write that one down.
Yeah, I love it. Coffee chat. Come join me. Coffee chat. You can encourage people to come join and ask questions, right? Because with the audio, people can interact.
Oh, they can. I didn't know that.
Yes, they can ask questions. They can raise their hands, like bring your coffee. Let's have a chat.
Really?
Yeah, but you control it. So you can not let them, but you can let them in and ask.
I thought it was just me blathering on and what was the duration? What kind of time?
I've done it 30 minutes to an hour. We've had people hang on all the way to the last minute of a 60-minute. And then we've had ones where like not many people showed up for the whole thing. But that was also our fault because we didn't market it very well. But I have guests and they come in as like moderators, like they talk with me. So, okay, this is going to blow your mind. And this is for everybody for LinkedIn. As you get your collaborators with your book, what you could do is pitch them that you will also feature them in a live audio event Q&A around their subject matter expertise, right? Ooh. Yeah.
And just kind of chat them up and then talk about infinite banking and
talk about your new book, the person you just interviewed.
Oh, let's see. You are awesome. Okay. Oh, those are great ideas.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. Cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Hinault over on Instagram, Melissa Hinault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.